Let's set up our first run of the day here. Get to apocalypse mode. We'll begin our adventure. Oh, Silk Song. Oh my god, of course, yes. Silk Song might be coming out this year as well. Oh, Ori 2. Ori 2's in like a month. Oh man, that's so fucking awesome. That makes me so happy. Okay, we know exactly what we're getting to start off with here. Sadly, oh no, hold on, it's gonna be optimal. Optimal start. Oh, apparently there was a harmonica sitting there. I had no idea. Get rid of this shit. Take this, the padlock, that'll work. And then the kid. Sure. Works for me. Gotta get the med kit for sure. And then I'm gonna get this water here as well. Just chilling in the corner. Get one of my soups. Head inside. Get the gun. Get the flashlight over here. Along with that. Oh, hold on. I gotta get that. There we go. There's a guitar. I didn't even know that. Briefcase time. Hold on. No, let's get the girl, I guess. Fine. Fine. I suppose I can grab the whole family. One last trip over to this side. I think I'm gonna grab this thing and then the briefcase, and then we'll call it good and maybe grab a couple of the soups or something. You gotta run, buddy. That'll do, I guess. You know, acceptable start. Getting the briefcase to begin with is nice. Hopefully we start with a gas mask. That'd be really cool. Otherwise, we'll probably be screwed at the beginning. And I didn't get a radio either, so... We'll see. Oh, I do have a radio. Good. Okay. This is usable stuff, you know? Harmonica, I don't even know why I bothered getting that. I didn't even intend to get that. It just sort of happened. Don't have a lot of food either. We all made it in. There's a radio. Shelter used to be fully stocked. Once we had a soup dinner party, though, so that ruined it. Oh, the Boy Scout handbook's in here as well. Okay, that's not bad. Plenty of water. Okay. Okay. Through day one. Do. I could barely sleep after all that arguing. Everyone's okay, no need to ration supplies. Contamination's still quite strong, but you know what? We gotta get going real quick here. Whoever designed this fallout shelter is a genius, but we can't really tell if that green stuff dripping from the pipe is an included feature. I don't want to ruin the suitcase this early on, so let's go ahead and see if the Boy Scout handbook can help us out here at all. We kept it. Problem solved. No leak, no mess. This thing is a miracle worker. I don't understand it. But I'll take it. Everybody needs water. Mary Jane's gonna go on a little expedition with the briefcase. And that's all. Bye, Mary Jane. Have fun in the wasteland. Mary Jane went outside. What was that, a rat? Rats are usually smaller than cats, and what's with the double tail? Shoot it! Shoot first and then shoot again later. I broke the gun. Our cans are saved. Too bad for the hairy mutant, but our gun blew up when we tried to shoot the thing. Alright. No one's needed to eat yet. It's quite surprising. It's difficult to keep track of time down here, but at least we remembered it's Timmy's birthday today. He's growing so fast. Alright. Does he want a first aid kit? It's too bad I ain't gonna give it to him, because that's way more useful than a birthday present. I don't want to give my commie son anything he's gonna take away, right? Yeah. When we were taking cover in the shelter, we barely had time to grab anything, so the checker set is missing half its pieces. It seems you can still play with the one half since Timmy has been enjoying himself. Ted is hungry. Dolores is hungry. Timmy's okay. We do want some water. Oh, shit. Mushroom time, though. Hang on. Let's see if we can save the soup. Mushrooms! Rarely a good thing, but worth the risk in my mind. No one got sick. Those were delicious. Nice. All right, they're not hungry anymore. They're not thirsty anymore because I gave them water. That makes sense. Cool. Ever since we jumped into our fallout shelter, we've been wondering about that other door. Investigate. Hate hearing that sound over and over. It was very fortunate that we had that flashlight. If it wasn't for that, we would have missed a pile of old maps. Yo! That's a big score right there. Nothing wrong with anybody. And the map acquired. The last thing we expected to hear while sitting in a fallout shelter was a trumpet. Not a good trumpet player who came with a friend who knocked on the door and demanded that we let the merry men enter. Yeah, absolutely let the merry men enter. I'm sure that'll be good. Those merry men were not merry at all. They told us that we were rich and would just share with the other 99% of the wasteland. They stole our first aid kit. But their green clothes were too damn hypnotizing to stop them. Everybody needs everything. God damn it. Tune into the radio and see what's going on. And send Timmy out to answer the damn phone. Got the emergency broadcast. Everybody's feeling better. Ring, ring, ring. There is indeed a win condition. Several of them, in fact, I think. Although, no spoilers, por favor. She's back! With a first aid kit! We got the Hill Valley call as well. We spotted an unknown group of people scavenging in our neighborhood. They had a lot of bags and backpacks. Too many, even. They were really busy and didn't notice when one of their backpacks went missing with a little help from us. Oh, it's soup. A can of soup. First aid kit. Spotted a vehicle down the road but couldn't get a good enough look at it. Mary Jane needs to eat. As does Dolores. All right, well that was pretty good. We replaced our first aid kit, so that's critical. Definitely gonna prepare another trip. You only live once, that's right. Tune into the radio for the good government to tune in and save us. Ted, get ready for an expedition, buddy. The government is not falling. We knew we could trust them. Mary Jane needs food and water. Ted needs food and water. But he's fine. He's going to go on an expedition. Dolores and Timmy need water. The kids need to eat and drink. Dolores needs... Well, I guess I could be here as well. I forgot that we can just hover over this. I'm not going to feed her... slake Ted's thirst yet, since he's gonna go on an expedition here. Off you go, buddy. This one's going okay. We're very low on food and water, though. That's obviously a huge problem. Ted left for the surface. Mary Jane's still hungry. Everyone else is okay. That's fine. Our patience is wearing thin. We thought it would be a good idea to take a quick look outside to see if there's any trouble in the area. As we were about to step out, a pair of animal eyes flashed in the darkness and their owner started growling in a most terrifying way. It's the doggy. Shine the light. Hi, pal. I won't shoot you, don't worry. I've got a busted rifle anyway. We decided to check it out. It was a dog. It seemed tired, so we let it stay with us for the night. Oh. We let it out and it still hasn't returned. Maybe it'll come back later. That'd be nice. Ruff, ruff. All right, everybody's cool. Good. Tune into the radio. Hopefully Ted's okay. Snoozing away. Nothing, nothing, and nothing. Damn. All right, everybody's thirsty. Mary Jane was injured on her last expedition. Didn't mention it to us, and we didn't notice. Wasn't a problem until just now. It seems her injury got infected and she's in a bad way. Well, that sucks. I was hoping not to have to use that. Okay. A length of bandage, some pills, a little of this and that. We were able to patch Mary Jane in no time. Used most of our med kit, but the important thing is she's gonna get better. Everybody's hungry but Timmy. Well, this is bad. Yesterday during charades, we learned that Mary Jane doesn't know how to spell anything because she's a big freaking moron and gotta homeschool her all the time. The objective is to survive. I knew he'd come back sick, man. That's why I wanted to keep the med kit available. Dolores does not mess around. What started out as a spelling exercise has quickly worked itself into anti-communist regimes. Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface. We were surprised to find out that the metro station wasn't exactly abandoned. It's inhabited by a group that uses bullets as currency. They were armed and not overly friendly, but they're no bandits either. They allowed us to take a look around. We wouldn't pass the opportunity to get some toilet water. Good. We were followed by strangers. Observed the vehicle from a distance. They want to look at it closer in the future. Okay, there we go. Ted is hungry. Timmy is also hungry. Well, we didn't get any food, so we're probably boned. Seems awfully quiet. Let's definitely prep an expedition. We keep dreaming about those little things we did back in the day when there weren't as many bombs falling down. How depressing. Boop, boop, doop. Memories or not, we need to keep our heads clear and get a grip on reality ahead of us. Nobody has anything to eat. And Ted's doomed. Mary Jane's still tired. She needs something to drink. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna keep Dolores. Timmy. Save us. Save us, little guy. You're our only hope now. Timmy went out to the wasteland. Ted needs a drink. That's okay. Scratching on the door could only mean one thing. Our dog friend! Why give him soup? We raced to open the door, not considering it might have been a mutated beast, but Luck smiled at us. The furry fellow seemed really tired and hungry. Should we feed him? Why? But I don't care. I don't have any soup. I'm sad. Wanted my buddy. We wished we had any food to feed the poor beast, but we didn't have any. He slowly turned away and went back into the wasteland. No. Come back, bud. All right. Everyone's starving. Today we found a letter from what seems to be other survivors. Mary Jane, go meet with them. I trust you, kiddo. I go to the soup store. No kidding, yeah. It's all true. There's really other people. Oh my God. Mary Jane needs water, as does Dolores. Okay. You thirsty? No. Ah, we need freaking playing cards for the army, damn it. Don't have that. This is bad. We missed our chance to let the army know where we are. Okay. Ted needs a drink. That's pretty much it. Yeah, we're boned. This one's not looking too good. Timmy's not even back yet. Bravely ignoring our symptoms. They're not thirsty, at least, but... We've been smelling something funny in the shelter. Sure enough, there was something, someone or started a... Sure enough, there was something or someone started a fire. And it's already spreading. We can't save everything. What do we save from the flames? It's gotta be the radio, I guess. This is just not necessary for how bad things already are right now. How are we alive? We need our source of information. We went for the radio first and were able to grab it before we were engulfed in flames. Unfortunately, our other supplies weren't so lucky. Everyone's still starving. And Timmy's still not back. Starvation. We played a game of list the things you hate the most, and our neighbor's name kept coming up. Let's send Mary Jane out to steal his possessions. How are we still alive? She's sick. Damn it. Oh, good, but we got a first aid kit out of it, which is basically a trade of nothing at all. But I'm gonna heal Ted at least, even though it's probably not gonna mean anything. We're doomed. How to save? And oh, Donnie boy. Thank you very much for the 9 and 5 months, respectively. Appreciate it. Great to see you doing well enough to keep streaming. Watching your VODs has got me through many a long day. Glad to hear it. Thank you very much. Send Dolores and Ted out on a picnic before they die of starvation. Sure. Why not? Somehow we're still alive. And Timmy's back and he got food! Oh my god! Nothing like a romantic outing to a ruined post-apocalyptic park. Good. During our expedition, we stumbled across a half-ruined wall with some half-burnt painting on it. It's the ruins of the local museum. Found a canteen in front with some water bottles in it. We were hoping for some sweets or snacks, but all the museum canteen had to offer was tomato soup. Someone followed us. Okay. Everyone's in really bad shape, obviously, so we're just gonna feed them all. No one needs to drink water, though, at the moment, so we're not gonna worry about that. Dolores is confident she can survive, so let's send her. We finally got a good look at this vehicle down the street. It's a tank! No wheels, but it was reinforced with metal grills. But where were the weapons? That kind of vehicle needs a weapon. Let's get out there with some equipment and find something fitting. Somehow let's use the padlock. I don't understand how that's gonna work, but I'm keen to find out. Let's see what happened. We broke our padlock's key while lockpicking a bandit safe nearby. Inside were some yo-yos without strings and a heavy machine gun. You know, take those two things in the 10 items or less aisle real quick. We installed it carefully on the vehicle we found. We locked the empty cache with our padlock so the bastards wouldn't be able to access it anymore. Ted looks very weak. If he doesn't eat today, it might end really badly. I really like seeing the mod text in chat that says Scavenge used / add permitted term commie bastard. Make sure the auto mod doesn't catch that today. Ted looks very weak still. Mary Jane is starving. All right, everybody's still doing pretty bad. This has changed. Yeah, when you discover the tank, it does that, I believe. All right, let's see. Still starving. Still starving. Also thirsty. And sick. Starving and thirsty. Hungry and thirsty. All right. Gotta do this. Dolores has gotta go. Off you go, dear. Probably not gonna do great considering she's already sick. On her way to the surface, though. Oh, goodness. Ted's still starving? Damn, this is bad. Well. Our supplies are scarce and our morale is low. Oh, absolutely we're gonna steal from the retirement home. 100%. Please give us some food. Help. Yes! Oh, damn, and Mary Jane went crazy. We're now richer in some supplies, but for some reason we don't feel very good about it. Let's just never mention the whole thing again. 4 cans of soup. Let's fucking go. All right. She's just a little hungry. She just needs some soup. She'll be okay. That ought to do it. A sleazy-looking trader carrying a scruffy bag on his shoulder. No, we can't afford the cat this time. Sorry. Hopefully, Dolores is able to actually return. Our grandparents always told us to never buy anything sight unseen and to rob from the elderly. All right. Ted's still hungry. Mary Jane's still hungry, also thirsty. Thirsty as well. Did you say hungry? No. The problem is simple. If we don't wash ourselves, we'll get sick. All right, we get to find out how in the world the bullets actually solve this problem this time. I cannot wait to find this out. Dirty or not, it's the smell that's the biggest issue here. How do we deal with that? We got some spare ammo, so why not use the gunpowder to kill the smell? I saw the phrase kill the smell in here, and I thought they were gonna get real metaphysical with us, but no. I guess, sure, yeah, that works. Let's rub it in. Sounds like a brilliant idea. We're gonna use our gun to kill the smell. Just shoot it, man, yeah. He's still hungry. Still hungry. All right. Still don't have the playing cards for the freaking broadcast from the military, damn it. Maybe Dolores will get lucky. Wasn't someone sick? We missed our chance. Could have sworn someone was sick. We got better? Oh, good. Sweet. Alright, he's dehydrated. Holy shit. Fix that. Before the world turned into an unforgiving dead wasteland, Jim wanted to sell us a rock. Sure. Then I started blasting. Right, yeah, that took care of that smell real good. Got the lucky rock. Mary Jane's thirsty. Timmy's hungry and thirsty as well. So low on stuff again. Oh, I don't have the photo of Terry this time, but I don't think that even really matters that much. We're still kicking with this one somehow. God damn it. We don't think Dolores is coming back. Ted's hungry. Well, we gotta send somebody else out. Timmy seems quite enthusiastic. We got scared a little bit today when all of a sudden our map just fell off the wall. Maybe our shelter is haunted? When our map fell down, it revealed some sort of safe behind it. We don't remember installing it, but we can probably crack it. Well, we technically have all the time in the world to do it. I mean, yeah, obviously try to crack the safe. Duh. I have a lucky rock. What could go wrong? Right. We're still not certain how the map fell down, if it was some ghost playing tricks on us. It's a friendly one. Inside the safe, we found some useful items, so we'll do this ghost the courtesy of not calling an exorcist. I got one soup. I'll take it. Ted is thirsty. Timmy's doing fine. I'm out of water. That's very bad. Go, Timmy. We lost the briefcase, unfortunately, because Dolores took it with her. Hopefully he'll do something useful. Timmy went out. Oh, Mary Jane's already thirsty. It's very bad. Tune into the radio. Maybe it'll give us a supply drop or something. That could happen. It did! Some friendly soul on the radio was talking about a supply pack shield. Ah, yeah, thank you. Cool. Hungry and dehydrated. Alright. The man on the other side of the door knocks and claims that he's willing to offer a lot for decent ammunition. Unfortunately, we used ours to kill the smell, and I know that giving him the checkerboard doesn't really help us out a lot, unfortunately, so I'm going to hang on to that item. Alright. We could tell the stranger was disappointed, but that was none of our business. If it was ever a time to get used to life being disappointing, the end of the world is probably it. Mary Jane's hungry, and so is Ted. The boredom and silence are overwhelming. Too bad we don't have a TV to keep us occupied. But maybe we could take advantage of some of our supplies and pretend they're props on a movie set. If we could, if Dolores hadn't taken one of them to die. this one's not looking so hot. Ted and Mary Jane seem let down, but we have more important things to do than playing theater right now. Alright, Mary Jane's still insane, but what are you gonna do? Mysterious sounds are coming from the radio, but they're hidden behind a ton of static. Do we want to tinker with it a bit and find the right frequency? It could be something important. You know what? No. I'm good. Don't fuck with the radio. We need that. It's gonna be like my only chance of success. Nadia! Thanks for 23 months on the pile. Welcome on back in. Appreciate you. Mary Jane's just thirsty, that's all. Time to rob from the teachers at the local school with a bunch of kids. Yes. Rob from the needy. It's the only way to live. We had no idea they installed some kind of alarm system around the shelter door. As soon as we tried to open it, we were jumped and attacked with loose bricks and map pointers. There were way too many adults. We were expecting just one teacher, but it turns out they left children behind to make space for themselves. We're appalled. Those terrible, terrible teachers. Ted's thirsty. How the fuck are we supposed to fix Mary Jane's weird behavior? I don't know what the fuck to do. She's deranged. Have some soup. What do you want, Mary Jane? I'm sorry. He's back. He got some stuff. And an axe. Ooh. We missed our chance to let the military know. What Mary Jane did today was a real shock. While no one was around, she started meddling with our food supply. She didn't eat or drink anything, just poured it in the trash. We have no idea what came over her, but we doubt she did it out of spite. She seems not to remember anything. Instead, she just keeps sniffing and then giggling, all while staring at an empty wall. It's really weird. We were so afraid for Timmy. Theater means actors, and where you find actors, you can run into mimes. And so we were approaching the theater in our tiptoes, but in the end, we decided our need for supplies was greater than our fear of mimes, so we bravely went in to explore. This must have been one boring play if the only props being used were bottles. The scene was practically filled with them. 3. We have expected the theater cafeteria to be in a sorry state. Surprisingly, the atomic blast spared most of it, and we were able to admire their selection of foods. It was very vivid, small, medium, or large cans of tomato soup. We felt large cans were meant for us. Next to the entrance, we found a glass case mounted on the wall. Inside was an axe, and the sign said, "Break glass in case of emergency." We're almost certain that a nuclear apocalypse constitutes at least a bit of an emergency. Mouth! Soup for my boy, Mouth. 19 months on the Baer pile. Thanks for the love, dude. Appreciate it. How you doing? One of these days, you'll learn how to spell my name. One of these days, you'll be a true friend. Poor little Timmy. Go ahead and feed yourself, pal. You earned it. You earned this shit. Absolutely, man. Now, if you played this at all? Sounds like a band of thugs is taking control of the area. Well, let's not go outside right now, then, I guess. What the hell are those sounds? Are they coming from the goddamn walls? They're driving us crazy! Is something crawling in the air vents? Relax. Take a deep breath. We should probably calm down before we start tearing them down. Maybe try something relaxing for a bit. A little bit of checkers. Sure. Sure. Yeah, it's a good time, man. It's a good stream game. Having some fun made us forget about... What was it again? There's no coming back for Mary Jane. That's what you said like a week ago, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Mary Jane needs water, though. Timmy's hungry as well as Ted. Alright. Not too bad. Band of thugs still controls the area. We're bored. No, really, we're bored! And we have to do something about it, or we'll end up as some cannibalistic post-apocalyptic savages armed with toasters. Play with the gun? I don't know. You know, have fun. Someone needs to check if the rifle's in good condition. All it needs is a little peek down the barrel. Ah, we didn't take a first aid kit. They blew themselves up like a cartoon, except it's real life, and there's a gaping hole in Ted's face now, and the children are all alone in the post-apocalypse. It's fun. Let's see. Hungry. Hurt. Oh, he hurt himself. I don't have anything to fix it. That's what happened. He did hurt himself. We've heard commotion, and we're pretty sure it's a band of raiders. Might be quite dangerous out right now. Well, I mean, we could use a first aid kit, but I guess we can't do it right now. A few more hours of coughing, and we'll get used to it. Our ventilation fans have halted, and no fresh air seems to be circulating through the shelter. We have to fix it before we suffocate. Flashlight. You'll shoot your eye out. Another reference. They missed the opportunity. The obvious thing to do when an event is blocked is to check what's blocking it. However, when you shine your light on the hive of mutant insects, things go from bad to worse. The angry hive is gone, but the insects did some biting before they fled. Ted's wounds are not a pretty sight. Mary Jane was injured as well. Well, that's not good. Oh, boy. Well, at least they're not hungry. We're almost certain there are bandits around still, so I guess we're not going out again. Claustrophobia is difficult to fight against, especially in a little cluttered bunker. Maybe if we could open the door for just a few... No! Stay disciplined! Do not open that door. You'll get sick. It's not a good idea. Whoa, damn it. Keeping the door closed was the right thing to do, but the tensions are rising in our tiny little shelter. Ted has gone crazy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Thirsty. Thirsty. Timmy's keeping it together, man. Oh, man. Someone's trying to break in and they're not alone. We better get ready or we might end up dead or worse. Get the rifle ready. We lived. And the rifle's still here. Oh, just kidding. Our trusty old rifle helped us fight, but now it's just a piece of junk. All right. Fatigued, hurt, crazy, thirsty, hungry. He's not doing too good. Hungry. Okay. Band of thugs is taking control of the area still. There's a group approaching our shelter that don't seem like the occasional friendly scavengers you run into. They look like they're out for blood or cans. Probably cans. This is a terrible time for humanity if canned soup is enough to turn us into monsters. Defend ourselves with the axe. That was like a war zone. Some axe action. Come on. Just do it. Just say action was enough to send those cowards running. Bet your ass they'll be back. Vermin like that are never long gone. They crawl out of shadows when the night comes. Let's keep our axe sharp. Okay. This is insane that this is still going. All right. Still not safe to go out. Sometimes a sudden urge to play an instrument takes over us, to create beautiful sounds to be shared with the world around us. I do have the harmonica, and this may yield positive results for us if we get our dancing cockroach friends, and we did. Be careful what you wish for, because small mutated cockroaches will jump out of cracks in your walls and start moving to the rhythm of the song you're playing on your harmonica. You know, be careful what you wish for. Ted is in agony. That's not good. She's thirsty. Also thirsty and hungry. Well. Scruffy bag. No, I'm good. I'm good. Day 50. I cannot believe this is still going. Our grandparents always told us to rob from the elderly. Thirsty.
Ed Malachi.
Hope you're doing good too. Thank you very much for the 8 months on the pile. Welcome on back in. Still bandits around. As we were considering alternatives to the canned soup diet, a sudden knock at the door broke our line of thought. Turned out we were visited by a band of survivors who were in pretty bad shape. Oh yeah, we gotta give them something. It's not like our food and water situation is what's gonna kill us here, although the water was probably more precious now that I think about it. I should give that to them second. Did they take 2? We only had 1? Well, that was dumb. Whoops. Everyone's doing good right now, at least. Okay, we have a little less than 1. She's hungry, too. Alright. Wait, they've decrazed. Oh, yeah! Look at that! How'd that happen? Ted's no longer crazy. Mary Jane's no longer crazy. That's weird. Yeah, they're still hurting. But that's pretty good. Cool. Bandits are still around, though. All hands on deck! There are people on the other side of the door, and they don't seem too friendly. Alright. Play them a soothful tune. The harmonica saves the day? Nope. Sure doesn't. Rip. They lowered down their weapons and cried a few tears, surprised by the beauty of our music. Oh, the music did save us, but Ted's wounds were too serious to leave untreated, and they became infected and took his life. Man. Alright, I didn't expect that one to go very long. Not too bad. I think I'll do better on the gathering portion this next time. Oh, how fun. It's 60 seconds reatomized. Let's begin the apocalypse again. Let's start with Dolores this time. Why not? You need to have at least one adult alive at all times. If both adults die, then that is the run. Over. A lot of food and water in there. There's a health kit.
Nope.
Oh, I can't get that, damn. Okay, oh god, go. Give me that, give me that. Give me the water, please. Go. Alright, I want the axe. And I'll get these two. Oh god, go. Go, Dolores, run! I might leave one of the kids behind. I can't decide yet. Gas mask. Let's go, and there's a radio over there, too. Oh, shit, what am I doing?
No.
No! Health pack. Food and water. And the radio, I guess. Go! That's not very good. Ooh, not gonna work, dude. I wasted like 10 seconds and I've got like no water or food. Rip Timmy too. Yeah, I didn't even get the kid. Jeez, not a great start. I probably might just want to try that again. I mean, it's not that bad actually. Without Timmy especially, it's better. Got a padlock in there. Don't have a lot of food, plenty of water. Okay. Bye, Timmy. We always exile Timmy anyway. We need to be ready for the harsh reality that awaits us. Looks like the area is still irradiated, but thankfully we have a gas mask to be able to utilize for that. Oh, shit. Well, never mind. Dripping sound. The green liquid looked innocent enough even after it ate through the table and the chair and the floor. Patching up that pipe is probably a good idea. Well, we did have a gas mask. And then the first event of the random event generator ruined it. Oh, just kidding. We're good. Problem solved. All right, good. Everybody needs some water real fast. Let's send Dolores out. There we go. Hey, kitten. Oh, come on in.
Kurtzman!
Thanks very much for the 4 months. Welcome on back into the pile. Someone's been banging at the door for the past 5 minutes. Sure, let him in. I'm 100% confident in this being a good thing. We opened the hatch, but there was nobody there. Okay. We're not alone. There's a huge hairy bunny beast that seems to be hiding in one of the pipes. It's been poking its head out, eyeing our measly food stash. We can't let it get to it. We can't let it be in here when we sleep. Shoot it with the gun. Bang, bang. Stop playing that sound. Our cans are saved. Too bad for the hairy mutant. Aha. We've done it. A few more hours of coughing and we'll get used to it. All right, well, this has resulted in pain in the last run, but it's the only option we've got to deal with that this time. Yep, there's the pain again. Mary Jane was bit by a hive of mutated insects, unfortunately, and they're both hungry now as well, so we'll have to take care of that and address her wounds. Oh, we need playing cards, but that's luckily not the radio thing. That's for the gamble. But that's a good gamble if we can do it, but sadly we don't have the playing cards available for it. Oh well. There goes the heals real early again. Gambling is a terrible habit. What is that? It seems like a distant rumble, but it's getting louder, and why is everything shaking? Oh, god damn it, it's an earthquake. This has been a bad run so far. We lost the flashlight. And we're gonna have to send Mary Jane outside to answer the phone real quick. Go on out, little lady. This is a very bad start. Dolores is back, though, I think. And she's not sick. Thankfully, the gas mask worked. Got the Hill Valley call. Who would have thought wooden furniture could be so durable? In the ruins of one of the town's buildings, we saw a desk and several bookshelves. We soon realized these are the remains of the local public library, so we went between the rubble to investigate. Under the librarian's table, we found a lunchbox with some food in it. We wondered what could have possibly prevented her from eating her lunch. The collapsed ceiling might have taken her appetite away. We found some water bottles under the debris, but the inside liquid looked clean enough. Spotted a vehicle down the road. All right. Lost the gas mask, but we're not surprised by that. Okay. Your turn, Ted. Let's wait a few days, actually. Let's see if maybe the radio gives us the all clear for the radiation. I don't have any ammo for the trader either. Okay. I'm glad to hear it, Bear Laffy. It is a damn shame our son's a commie. Good thing he's not with us this time. All right. Dolores is hungry again. Love seeing them without any issues. That's nice. Still strong contamination. Let's see if we can keep sitting on our backsides here in this tiny little bunker. We can start thinking about getting away as far away from this radioactive wasteland as possible. Who would have thought the Reds would ruin such a lovely neighborhood? Tune into the radio. Good news! Wait a while longer and expect further communication in a few days. Okie dokie. Thirsty. Thirsty. Still could result in radiation sickness. One or two more days. We just remembered we plan on taking a trip south in 2 months. If it's still there, we're going, right? We're pretty sure they don't bomb warm places. I think that's the rule. No one's gonna bomb. I just was about to say no one's gonna bomb Hawaii. Oops. A little late on that one, bud. Let's just leave all those questions be for now. Let's see. My birthday's on Pearl Harbor Day. You think I would have had that one right at the top of the head. It looks like the area is still irradiated. God damn it. After all the days we spent down here, we're not exactly clean. We smell bad. Real bad. Well, I guess we're getting sick again. That sucks. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we're gross. We're all disgusting. Good. That's great. Everybody's sick. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter if you get sick now. You might as well get out there and see what we can do. Head for the hills, Mary Jane. Fuck it. We heard nothing but the static. Oh my god. Not good. I'm gonna send you out, so I'm not even gonna bother with your thirst and hunger. Go on. You got it. Away with you. Yeah, this whole run from the start was just doomed. Not feeling too hot. Still can't do this either, man. I guess we're gonna go crazy too. Why not? Just go ahead and stack that on there. Dolores no longer talks to us. Earth to Dolores, can you hear us? Her health is not improved. Sick and crazy. She's sick and crazy. Timmy survived on his own up there. Yeah, we'll find him eventually. Once we had waded through all the static, we found a transmission that was hosted by some nut talking about conspiracies and saucer men from Mars. I know we haven't done anything about her sickness. I can't do anything about the damn sickness. A soup can was missing. We're absolutely sure it was there yesterday. That can only mean one thing. We have a soup thief among us. It was probably Dolores, and she doesn't remember doing it because she's gone insane. She threw a can, I bet. Dolores took this opportunity to calmly point out how messy the shelter is, and by calmly we mean that she hasn't thrown anything at anybody yet. We apologized to her when the soup can was found behind the cupboard. How could we suspect her of doing something so terrible? Shame on us. Oh, I don't think we actually lost anything. Good. Well, that's nice. At least she can be rational about it. Alright, tune into the radio again, and hopefully Mary Jane's still alive. Hey, look at that. We were able to get a weak signal and tap in, and great news, the fall outside is mostly gone. Good, and we got a gas mask again, even though we don't really need that anymore. Got some trash treasure with soup can and a gas mask. The vehicle down the street looked like someone's work in progress. Okay. No health kit or anything like that, unfortunately, and Mary Jane, I'm sure, is hungry. Doesn't need doesn't need water yet, actually. All right. Ted could try his best. We found an anonymous note. They request that we send a representative. Well, Mary Jane was just out there. I'm sure she can handle it again. I'm sure that'll be fine. The meeting was organized by twin siblings. They know where to find us, and they're going to contact us if they need some help. Blah, blah, blah. Good. Hungry and thirsty. Hungry and thirsty. Ted, head out there, buddy. Bring the gun. Bring the gun. Bring the gun with you, Ted. I bet that'll help you out, friend. This is going to be another one where if I make it to a month, I'm going to be shocked, but we seem to be on the way there. Ted left. Well, she's hungry. We're good with that. There's a man on our doorstep and he wants to be our friend. Oh, it's the four-armed man. Yeah, I could probably spare you a little bit of food. Although, actually, I have more water. Yeah, I can do that. It's probably a bad idea because we're very low on supplies, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be dying no matter what. Feels good to have some friends too, yeah. Alright, at least I don't need anything right now. We need a map for the coordinates. Don't have it. We're so boned. Totes boned, yo. We were sure we could find a location, but we were wrong. Dolores is hungry. Sick, tired, and thirsty. All right. Remember that time Mary Jane went out to scavenge supplies? When she got back, she had a wound on her forearm. Hit it with a scalding axe blade. No more axe. We had to break our axe to do it, but she's looking better today, so we're hopeful it was worth it to heat it up and bring it straight to the infected wound. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna see what happens when we don't shelter school Mary Jane a little bit. Because I always say yes to that, and I don't think it even actually does anything. Is Ted back? He's back! With a busted gun. Mary Jane made a real scene complaining that Dolores would never be happy even if both of her children became president, won Nobel Prizes, and simultaneously became the first people on the moon. Dolores begs to differ. She says she would be at least a little content in this scenario. Ted has safely returned. Our need for entertainment took us to the cinema. One of the surviving rooms was a small maintenance closet. The only thing inside was a bucket full of water with a mop standing in it. We managed to fill some bottles with the contents of that bucket. It does look a bit funny. We just hope it doesn't taste of soap or something worse. Archives in the basement were relatively undamaged, but the room was in total chaos. Acts and documents were laying around in huge piles, and between them we found a map of our town. We couldn't resist looking into one of our friend's documents. Turns out she's way older than she's claimed to be, that lying old bat. The rifle got damaged during the expedition, but the map is good. All right. Definitely hungry. We obviously need more food. We gotta risk it. Oh, man. We don't have anything for the tank this time.
Eric BZ.
Thanks for the 29 months on the pile. Welcome on back in. Got that equipment upgrade too. Nice. The only art we care about right now is the art of survival. One of its main rules is ye shall not waste resources, especially for entertainment purposes, unless bowling is somehow included. We miss bowling. I haven't been bowling in a while. I could go for some bowling. It's not a bad idea. Thirsty and hungry. Time to go, Dolores. Right? Actually, I think Mary Jane's way better suited for it. And I'm gonna give her... Well, I'm not gonna give her anything. See ya. Bowling's pretty fun. Let's go bowling, chat. All of us right now, let's go bowling. Let's go to the bowling alley. You know, the bowling alley. Let's go. Nothing here. So low on food already. I'm out. Play a game, they said. It'll be fun, they said. They never mentioned picking one would be so much trouble. Almost a month. I can't believe we're still here. We thought playing the silent game would be a good idea. The silence was too annoying and we quickly stopped. Oh boy. Sleazy looking trader with a scruffy bag. Can't do it. Our grandparents always told us to never go thirsty. Well, I got you covered. The siblings are back and they are asking for our help. The group is too big to fit where they currently reside. They want to build a small camp nearby. They could use able hands and an axe to work on house construction. Sorry. Sorry, friend. Can't be done. It's unfortunate, but we don't have any tools. Oh, boy. He's hungry. She's thirsty. This is very bad. We got scared a little bit today when all of a sudden our map just fell off the wall. Our shelter is haunted. When the map fell down, it revealed a safe. Let's crack it. Give me some food in that safe. Give me a can of soup in that safe. I lost water. We're not sure how or why the map just decided to slide off the wall, but we're lucky that it happened. We found a checkers set. Great. The peace and quiet of our shelter was disturbed today when Dolores suddenly jumped out of her seat and started cursing at the radio. We begged her to sit down and relax. The radio wasn't even on. But she kept saying she could hear voices coming out of the speakers. Clearly they belonged to someone really impolite because Dolores showered the box with the most creative set of insults and occasional screams like, "You won't get my cans," or "How dare you speak this way of my mother." Dolores has won the argument by smashing the ill-mannered radio on the floor. Only then, she calmly went back to her seat with a triumphant look on her face. The whole thing was quite disturbing, but if we want to avoid her wrath, it's probably best to never mention it to Dolores again. Okay. Good. Good. No photo of Uncle Brian either. All right, Mary Jane, you gotta come back, please. Help us out. No photos. New news, no happy thoughts. Hey, Dan. Nothing good here. He's thirsty. Good lord, we just don't have anything. The good news, we don't have an appetite. For some reason, we like to tidy this mess up. Those giant green cockroaches are a pretty good motivator. Yeah, well, we don't have anything to do about it. Sorry. Sorry. There they are. Roaches everywhere, we're doomed! I'm just playing it through all the way. Yeah, I know it's probably not likely that we survive, but fuck it. A coded note was left on our doorstep. It's all symbols and numbers, some sort of cipher that will need to be cracked before we can read the letter. Dolores seems eager for the challenge, but it's hard to tell how long this could take her, and it could prove to be a waste of time. Yeah, I mean, she's already insane and sick, and we're all dying, so fuck it. Mary Jane's back, also sick. Dolores looks even worse than before. Dolores instantly sat down with the code and started working on it with a purpose. She looks very focused. Let's hope the note is worth staying up all night. Dolores looks very tired already. Mary Jane's back. We set off on an expedition to the nearby zoo we used to visit on weekends. It was a productive supply run as well as an educational trip. We saw pterodactyls, chimpandeers, a porcupine, a small army of cat roaches, and other majestic creatures that have emerged amongst the post-nuclear fauna. Between the East Asian and Australian sections, we found some cute pandaroos. Some had items stashed in their pouches, and they didn't seem to mind us borrowing a few things. Very good. A friendly-looking crabtopomus. A friendly-looking crabtopomus lazily observed the sea life section from a distance. In its den, we found the body of a zoo worker with some of his possessions laying around. Running away from humongous taranturaptors, we made our escape through the zoo souvenir shop. Most of it was torn to shreds by a bomb, but the few useful things were still lying around. We found all that and no food. Man. That's a bummer. Oh well. She's hungry, of course. Today was an exciting day for Ted. All of a sudden, he found car keys in his back pocket. Had he been sitting on them this whole time for 35 days? Anyway, it got him reminiscing about his favorite automobile, and now he's worried about it being parked for too long. Something tells us it's the least of its trouble at the moment, but Ted seems really eager to go out and turn the engine over. Yeah, we gotta make sure that car works, buddy. That's a critical element of... He's dead, isn't he? Since Ted doesn't remember where he last parked the car, this could take a while. Hopefully he's back with some good news. If the car still works, maybe we could all get out of here and drive somewhere safer. Oh boy. Well, they're both starving. We don't need this stuff, man. We need some fucking food. Please. Food. Anybody? Food. How are we alive? The girls were very kind and their prices were more than fair, so we gladly accepted their offer. How very clever of them to keep their business alive even after the apocalypse. Well, we might as well heal up Dolores. I don't know how much good it's gonna do. She's only starving and deranged. We always wanted a pet, but we just couldn't decide what to get. A cat, a dog, no matter. We have our very own cockroach colony now. Unless we want them to stay and play fetch, we should start doing something to drive them out. Thankfully, I have a book. Eat the meds. Yeah, there we go. She's healed. We've defeated the insidious roaches and driven them away. Alright. Yep. It's been a few days since Ted went out to look for his car. We're getting really worried now, especially since there's been loud thuds and shouting coming from above. Maybe he even got into some trouble. Take a peek outside. We're gonna die anyway. Still alive. What? Ted found food. He found a barbecue party at our neighbor's burned down lawn. Is this a costume party with gas masks, goggles, and spikes? Anyway, we found Ted passed out in a ditch near our shelter, smelling strongly of tomato and alcohol. Oh my god. Everyone's starving, so give them all the food. Hungry and tired. Alright. There's no way we can send any of these three outside, I guess, right now, so we gotta wait. We're so screwed still, but somehow alive. There's a good chance Vestigian, yeah. There's a good chance we'll play some more disco later. We're done fighting, but for how long? Still hungry, I'm sure. Yep. All three are starving still. Dolores is thirsty. As is Ted. And that's all of our supplies. Dolores somehow says she can handle herself. The siblings still need an axe we don't have. Off you go, Dolores. Don't have any tools to spare. Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. Still hungry. Feeling optimistic. Alright, off you go. Off you go, Dolores. 2 days of respite and now we're back in the shit. Yeah, pretty much. Dolores is on her way. Mary Jane's still quite hungry, thirsty as well, but that's going to be a persistent problem now. This is what it came down to. Oh my god, an opportunity to rob again. Breaking into the neighbor's shelter. We know the lock is broken and we saw her restocking the shelter before the bomb fell. Fuck yeah, she and her children probably didn't even make it in there. I bet we're not gonna have to deal with our morality slowly slipping away here. Woo, worth it. We're now richer in some supplies, but for some reason we don't feel very good about it. We are still gonna desperately need some water though. Because they're both getting thirsty. She's dehydrated, in fact, that's not good. Pretty sure Mary Jane had her birthday 2 weeks ago, but it turns out it's today. Well, she's gonna die, actually, for her birthday. More like her death day, am I right? Am I right? She's gonna fucking die. Okay. Dehydrated. Yeah. Breathe calmly. 1, 2, 3. That's better. Don't panic. Don't panic. We need to open the door this instant or we're all going to die! Open the door! Opening the door and letting contaminated air in was a great idea. Now instead of phobias, we need to deal with vomiting. When Mary Jane found out she's not getting a single drop of water, she got furious, stormed out into the wasteland, and shouted over her shoulder that we'll regret this, and she's getting her water one way or another. Good. All hands on deck. There's people on the other side of the door that don't seem too friendly. Lock them out. There we go. Dehydrated Ted. A small padlock did stop them, but it's not in shape to be used again. Oh, Dolores was captured too. All right. We kind of had a feeling that one wasn't going to go very well, and it ended up going for day 46 or something. Jeez, yeah, day 46, I think, right? That's pretty crazy. Cool. Timmy's still alive, yeah. All right. Let's go again. Yeah, you can actually win. We won last time. Or not last time, yesterday. Yesterday, we had a run that went for like 102 or 105 days, something like that. It was very, very good. All right, I'm going to try to get some more water and food this time, for the love of God. I don't really want you first. I didn't want the harmonica either, but... Oh, God, I'm not in the right place. Get the wife. And the map. Good. Gun and the boy. And we go. All right, food and water. Go. It takes so long to start running. It kills me. Go. Get the girl. Girl in a med kit, hopefully. Can't get that. I'm not gonna get the med kit. I'm not gonna get anything good. Oh, this isn't a bad one. God damn it, man. I need to get better at that. I'm so bad at that. Got the gun again. Got the map. Didn't get the radio again. I put a lot of priority on the family, which maybe that's not the best idea. Now, you don't have to get the children. I just usually do. This is actually not bad. We don't have the radio. That's critical. We're going to have to try to find a way to get that. But we have the map, the playing cards, the gun, the axe, and the checkers set. It's not bad. Not bad. We can try this. All right. Yeah, we could use, like, the scout handbook and gas mask or something here, too. That'd be pretty good, but you're not going to get everything. We can take care of ourselves. That's right. I'm definitely going to prep an early expedition. I'll probably send out one of the kids. Probably Mary Jane. It's okay if she gets sick early. I was really hoping to grab that health pack when I went in there to grab her. I didn't get the opportunity. I'm going to be a little more stingy with the food and water this time, too. Especially with people who are going to be going outside. One of the expendables, right, yeah. Sadly, that is the attitude we have toward the children in this game. Maybe a silhouette. All right, they need some water. Can't sleep. Don't have the first aid kit, though. That would have been a wasteful use of it anyway, but I'm sure we're going to get some sort of bad result out of not having done that, too. They don't look too happy. They're really tired. Barely ignoring our symptoms, we try to get at least an hour or two of sleep, but no luck. We're even more tired than we were, and there are other problems we'll need to face soon. All right. We're doing okay, though. Just need some rest. Created our own shelter theater group called the Thunderdome. We spend the rest of the day trying to write a script for our performance. We almost got into a fight over it and decided that maybe it would be best to play something simpler. The life of a playwright is a tough one indeed. Oh, he's feeling better, okay. We acted scenes out from our favorite movies to amuse ourselves for a moment. For some reason, every time we picked a new scene, we ended up with one from a Humphrey Bogart film. The fuck kind of goddamn... Oh, this is back in like the... Okay. I was like, this isn't a modern game. These kids don't know who the fuck Humphrey Bogart is if we live in the 2000s. Let's see. We're good. That's an easy first week, I gotta say. Certainly a lot better than last time. Humphrey Bogart is an actor from, I think, like the 20s, maybe? He's old. Old dude. He was in, like, a lot of the really classic black and white movies. 40s, that's right, yeah. Being stuck in such a tiny shelter would make anyone a bit apathetic. We need to stay calm and await the rescue. Surely they're coming for us, right? Right? Yeah, he was in Casablanca. And like a billion other movies. It's difficult to keep track of time down here, but at least we remembered it's Timmy's birthday, and we can give him the checkers set. Oh boy. Happy Timmy. Happy birthday, Timmy. You get to go out in the wasteland and answer a payphone. How fun! Oh, wait, no, don't do that. Get on out, bud. Yeah, no, I realized that myself, 73, that the fact that this game is set in the 50s, that would make that reference make sense. All right, Hill Valley Call has been established. Very good. Dolores is rested. Timmy's good, and everybody's good. Wow, cool. This is going pretty good. Oh, just kidding. Now everybody's sick. Just like that, I can all get just totally fucked up. Oh, just kidding. We're fine. We decided to ignore any problems with the vents and focus on other problems. As predicted, we all developed a nasty cough and had trouble breathing, but it got better the next morning. We don't know what the issue was, but the important thing is it's gone now. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter from the surface. Exploring the wasteland should begin in our own backyard. Our street was a good choice. Plenty of well-stocked houses and a lot of neighbors that we didn't like that could be robbed without hesitation. Found a refrigerator in the middle of our neighbor's lawn. Contained a few soup cans and a brown fedora that wasn't edible. Found our neighbors picking up books. He said he was looking for one titled How to Serve a Man. Apparently it's a cookbook. All he found was a scout handbook, which he gave to us. It's not the same, he claimed, for reasons he didn't go into. The debris formed a tunnel of sorts, and at the end of the tunnel there was a bright light. We were amazed, frightened, curious, and soon discovered the meaning of all of this. It was a flashlight. Ted needs water to survive. I mean, he's not unique. We all do, Ted. You're not cool. Thirsty. Okay. Head on out again. I don't mind the radioactivity. Still no radio, so I gotta go through the radioactivity. Ha 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 ha. They say ignorance is bliss. Another day without any clue what's going on might not necessarily kill us. Everybody's cool except Mary Jane, who needs a lot of help. Ace V! Thanks very much for the 5 months on the pile. Welcome on back in, buddy. Appreciate it. Good to have you back. Send him on out. Not too bad. Timmy went to the wasteland. Ted's hungry. We're good. There isn't a lot of space down here, and we can smell everything. When one of the wall bricks got loose today and revealed a hole, we felt pretty sick. It's the smell coming from the hole. It's terrible. Last time I investigated this, it did not go well, so I'm going to ignore that and see what happens. Lance! Just Lance. Welcome on back. 17 months, thank you. We decided to ignore the hole, the stench, and anything that might have happened because of it. We'd take risks enough already. We ended up feeling a bit unwell, and later on we heard something moving in the hole, and a few hours after that, the smell was gone. All right, so ignore that. Clearly just ignore that every time. Dolores is thirsty. Ted's thirsty. We're running low on water. Still no radio. Obviously gonna keep us from progressing a little bit until we solve that problem. there's one thing we need to do, it's to use the radio on a regular basis to catch any emergency broadcasts that might be transmitted in our area. It's either that or strolling around outside waiting to get picked up. All right. Mary Jane is thirsty as well. Otherwise, the adults are good, and that's nice. The trash can is getting disgusting. The good news is we don't have much of an appetite when we see it, so we're saving some food. For some reason, we'd like to tidy this mess up. Those giant green cockroaches are a good motivator. We've got the scout book that we can use to spray down the room, obviously, so that's great. That was close. A nest of those glowing bugs might have been more than enough to drive us out into the wasteland. Roaches are the worst, but radioactive roaches? Yikes. Dolores is hungry. That's it. We had planned to go to Niagara Falls and see those beautiful waterfalls. We never expected to get a waterfall of our very own in our shelter. It seems a half a dozen pipes burst, and all that water is pouring right into our bunker. Oh, shit. All right, so it's like a 50-50 chance that we have to keep either the map or the playing cards for whatever government bullshit that we have to end up doing this time, so I think I'm just going to keep the map because that's usually more useful. Knock, 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 knock on the door. Well, that was lucky. The shelter filled with water pretty rapidly, and we were going to drown. With our heads barely above the water, we weren't even able to open the hatch and escape. Before we could start considering the worst, the water level started to drop. We're fine, save for the mess we need to deal with. Well, thank goodness that we didn't just drown out of nowhere. That would make me sad. Free water, yeah, why didn't we bottle it up? A group of people dressed in green pajamas knocked on our hatch. Yet this is, yeah. Oh, it's the Merry Men again. I wonder if they're, like, conditional, if they, like, show up and they give you stuff if you're poor and they take from you if you're quote-unquote rich. Well, fuck it, let's try. They're probably gonna take something from us, but Timmy's back, apparently. Okay. Wow. That sucks. Okay, don't let them in anymore. Timmy's back. Pile of car wrecks reveal that we stumbled across a big parking lot. Went to the burned remains of a picnic table and found some bottled water. It seems like the bomb interrupted someone's picnic. Thankfully, they were big fans of tomato soup, and the indestructible cans were scattered around the parking lot. Scouted a downed vehicle, and they took our axe. And our checker set, god damn it. That's frustrating. Oh well. Definitely ready to send Ted out on an expedition. By Jim's Rock, of course. Yeah, but minus the radio, unfortunately, that really hinders us. Got Jim's Rock. That's fine. Ted's fine. Dolores is fine. Mary Jane is tired and sick. And Jimmy is hungry, tired, and thirsty. Ted's gonna go out on a trip. Take care of the family, big man. Get it done. Thirsty and hungry. Hungry and tired. There it goes again. Noises, weird noises. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna go crazy. Yeah! Ha ha ha! All right. Mary Jane started acting even more crazy than she usually does. She seems to be making a nest. It's not weird that Timmy is now wearing a soup can on his head and pretends it's a helmet. That's just innocent child's play. Boredom can really get to you at the shelter. Mary Jane went nuts. Wonderful. No radio. Yeah, Timmy ripped the bear's head off. That obviously makes me feel real great. She's just like, these fucking kids. I can't deal with this shit anymore. This is just... Why does it, like, every time I look at her stomach, by the way, it's just the way that the clothing outline worked out, but she looks like she's ripped. She looks like she's got, like, a fucking 8-pack going on. There's one thing we need to do, it's use a goddamn radio. She's got those mom abs. Hell yeah. A note on our doorstep took us all by surprise. It was a request to bring some supplies to a set location, signed Friends. What kind of friends? We don't know who these people are, but here's our chance to find out. They're promising to make it worth our while. Okay, I got a little extra soup. I guess I can try it out. The authors of the note turned out to be twin sisters, a brother and sister. They greeted us happily and took us to a... Did I say twin sisters? Twin siblings. And took us to a small tent where they started handing out the supplies we brought to a small group of hungry survivors. Between them were peoples of all ages. The siblings shook our hands and proclaimed this the beginning of a new friendship. Okay. Cool. Mary Jane is fully insane. Timmy is not looking too great. Yo! If only I had any of these things. Fuck. Oh well. Harmonica. Where's Ted? Oh, I do have the harmonica, right. We decided her offers were not for us. Pardon me. Nobody needs anything today, right? She needs a little bit of water. Okay. A young singer approached our shelter this morning, encumbered by 2 different guitars, a big backpack, and a weird contraption holding up a harmonica in front of his face. He asked for some supplies in exchange for a folk song or 2. I'll give him some soup. I'm okay with that. You worried about Tedithy? Yeah, me too. Day by day, my concerns grow. Radio! His songs brought tears to our eyes. With good, talented Americans like that, hopefully the times are a-changin' for the better soon. The sound of his guitar kept blowing in the wind toward us as he was walking away. Our love for music moved him so much, he even gifted us a working radio. Let's go. That's big. Yesterday during charades, we learned that Mary Jane doesn't know how to spell that. Well, maybe doing this will help her somehow in any way, shape, or form. Pardon me, I was trying to politely blow my nose without being so rude and disgusting about it. Dolores does not mess around. But it didn't do anything. Improve the state of the shelter, apparently. I don't know what that means. Hungry, sick, and crazy. Yay, radio! Oh, wait a minute. That was to try to fix the radio, wasn't it? Shit, I should read. Damn it! We broke it! And Ted's gone! Ah! Well. She's diseased. Good God. That sounds pretty bad. This one's gonna be over soon, I think. I'm just gonna go ahead and ride it out. Check down the manhole with the flashlight, absolutely. Somehow going for almost a month again. We found a med kit! Oh my God! Might as well, fuck it. Thirsty and hungry. Head on out, Dolores. See what you can find. Okay. That's better. Mary Jane still can't handle her own thoughts, but she's all well now at least. They're both crazy. Alright. We felt like something was staring at us from the corner of the shelter. Yeah, give the 2 insane children a rifle. That'll go well. Whatever it was, it's dead now. Okay, it actually worked. Good. Hungry, thirsty. That's it. Okay. Oh, if only we had a radio! God damn it, all I had to do was hit the X on that thing. If I had read the freaking paragraph. Timmy needs to drink. That's all our water. A sleazy-looking trader with a bag. Nope. Can't do it. Cannot do it. Okay. Hungry. Yep. Twin siblings asking for a map. I have one! Oh my god, I'm actually ready for something. Maybe Dolores will maybe come back with food and water. Maybe. They didn't have to ask twice. These people are very friendly, and the way they take care of others is impressive. We showed them the map and pointed out a few bandit camps they should avoid. They were very grateful and stayed for a chat. They said it would be more than happy if we came to visit their camp once their camp is ready. Can't wait to see how it turns out. Timmy really outdid himself. In a frenzy, he tore out all the pages from his beloved scout handbook and transformed them into dozens of paper planes. They were flying all over the place, and although we tried to catch as many as we could, it really wasn't many, most of them landed in soup stains and in the bucket. Unfortunately, the pages we managed to rescue aren't of much use to us. The table of contents on a chapter listing 100 ways to properly take care of scout uniforms. Fuck. Timmy is a bit of a crazy kid, but a few more days and he will stay crazy for good. Oh no. Our supplies are scarce. Let's go rob the old folks' home. Do it. Go, kids, go. No water. We went and got a deck of cards. Thank Christ. We're saved. Oh, we don't have any water for the doctors. Oh, well, it doesn't really matter. She's back! Did you get water?
She got water!
They're not even real doctors. No way we're giving these crooks anything. We decided to go to the little store for groceries. They always had their windows closed and a sign that stated, "We are sure you were open." We found some food left inside. Most on the shelves was outdated and rotten. A couple eggs were smashed on the floor. Guess what? Soup cans don't expire. Plus 4 food and a radio. The store counter was very dirty thanks to some previously used chewing gum and smokes. On the other side, we found a radio playing strange and exotic European music. She found a first aid kit and a gas mask? You goddess! Oh, shit. You take a breather. You've earned it. Dehydrated, fix them up. Fix him up. And Timmy's in good health and full of optimism. Let's send him out. Well, actually, hang on. It's awfully quiet outside. Okay, yeah, we can do that. We smell really bad. Thankfully, we just got a gas mask. Hooray for Mom. That's that mom power right there. That's that mom strength. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. If we survive just a little bit longer, dirty ears shouldn't be much of a problem. Just to be sure, dibs on the gas mask. Thankfully, it didn't break it. Pretty good. Thanks for that really friendly drawing. All right, they're not dehydrated anymore somehow. Good. Good day to go outside. Head on out, Timmy. You got it, bud. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, Dolores is hungry. Got a lot of soup still. Yes, radio, finally. We get it. We get the radio trigger. Yay. The government made a radio broadcast. We'll be out of here soon. Yay. Progress. Okay. Oh, beautiful instrument. Or beautiful music played out of this glorious instrument. The harmonica. We got our creature friends. Yay. Dolores needs some water. Not a problem. You need to eat. Not a problem. The funky roaches haven't really left us. To be fair, they aren't causing that much trouble. They even seem relatively friendly and curious. They're waiting for the song of our people. Let's go. If you can't beat them, join them. We figure the roaches are craving more of our music, so they went and got us some goodies. Thanks, buddy. Yay, that's awesome. Thank you, cockroach friends. Hungry, deranged, not a problem. We were admiring the radioactive landscape when we saw a young woman dressed in ragged camo clothing. She had a nasty-looking rifle, but she hailed us in a polite enough manner. She claimed to be a hunter tracking a big mutated spider. She ran out of ammo and told us that if we were to help her out, she would pay us back in a while. I don't have any bullets, sorry. Can't you see my daughter's insane? I got bigger problems here. An armed person who murders things for a living. Giant mutated spiders in our neighborhood. We don't want to have anything to do with this stuff. Goodbye, lady. All right, Dolores is fine. Mary Jane is a little thirsty. That's okay. Visited by a strange-looking little man who introduced himself as a trader. He insisted his prices are so low that it's practically like cutting his own throat. The least we could do was take a look at his offer. I'll make that trade. It seems like the padlock might actually be more useful at this point. And Timmy's back. And Mary Jane's gone. The weird man tried to make us buy fried cockroaches on a stick covered in some mysterious sauce. The snacks looked pretty disgusting, so we turned them down, but we bought something else from him, and he looked a bit disappointed. When our scavenge trip was about to end with nothing, we remembered the one place we haven't looked at yet, and our place is literally on our doorstep. Trash cans in our neighborhood. +1. Why do people throw out water? Who cares? Finders keepers. We got a new gas mask. Good. Great. All right, that wasn't really great for Timmy. This morning at breakfast, Mary Jane stood up and calmly announced that she's leaving for her weekly tuba lesson. She said she really needs to go as she really doesn't want to upset her teacher. When we tried to remind her that both her teacher and her tuba are most probably gone, she just shook her head and called us crazy. Heartbroken, we watched her wave us goodbye and leave the bunker. We wish we could have helped her somehow. Goodbye, Mary Jane. Water is all Dolores wants. Timmy is hungry and tired and deranged. Dolores can go out for an expedition, sure. Don't have the scout book. We saw something strange on our way back, a chain of lights on the horizon pulsing and flashing in a chaotic manner. It didn't make much sense to us at the time, but when we discussed it in the shelter, Timmy said it might be a secret scout signal. He would need to check out the signal by himself and decode it using a scout book. Well, damn it. Too bad you ripped all the fucking pages out, Timmy! We have doubts about it being a legitimate signal from real scouts. We're not risking walking into a bandit trap. Hungry and tired. Okay. Time for Dolores to go again. Go, Super Mom. Let's do it. Hey, Timmy. Timmy is very hungry. I don't get what I'm supposed to do about them being deranged. I don't know if that's actually something I can stop. Our previous expeditions reported a strange vehicle nearby, and the last trip to the surface confirmed this discovery. It's an armored and weaponized tank. No vehicles, no wheels, no gas, just wasting away out there. Go shoot at it. Yeah, perfect. I broke it. We stormed the local decoration store, shouting battle cries and shooting wildly. We found all the American flags and banners we could ever ask for. This vehicle could lead a 4th of July parade or something. Perfect. Glad we got that. There you go. We know that a teacher from the local school managed to rescue a bunch of kids and lead them to a nearby building where they're relatively safe, and we could use whatever they have. I gotta steal that shit, absolutely. They shot at us? Oh no. We had to do this for the family. It had to be done. We got +4 water. Nice. All right, cool. Ever since we jumped into our fallout shelter, we've been wondering about that other door. Where does it lead? Timmy must know. Yeah, I think Timmy just face tanked a bullet. That's pretty impressive. Nothing. Just nothing. Nothing happened straight up. All right. We received another message and we have the map. Yes! Geological coordinates, we got it. Or geographical coordinates, I mean. Yay! And Dolores is back. And she's sick, but she got a first aid kit. We got the coordinates. We tried our luck at the nearby bar, fittingly called the World's End. Usually such a respectable family like our own would never go there, but this time we gave it a shot, hoping to find some unclaimed goods. Who knew that tomato soup used to be such a popular snack in a bar? We didn't expect to find any clean water in the bar, and we weren't wrong. Whatever we found wasn't pure, and it wasn't water, but hey, if it quenches thirst, it counts. Someone followed us. Oh, wait, no. Did we already have that? I thought we got a new one, but we must have already had that. Thankfully, we can fix her. All right. He's thirsty. This is not bad. Timmy could actually... oh, he's not in the best condition, though. Mutated rodents are attacking our supplies. Ah, we don't have anything to defend ourselves. Well, I guess they're taking something. Like our lives! Our lives! That beast of a rodent won. It won and stole our can. Can or no can, at least we have each other, right? We're just worried it'll come back to finish what it started. Dolores is hungry. And thirsty. Timmy seems quite enthusiastic about the trip. You would expect the post-apocalypse to be a time of peace and quiet, since, you know, most of the people aren't around anymore, yet here we have someone at the door. When you opened it, oh, it's the man asking for a water chip. No, we're gonna keep our water. References! No water chips, pal, sorry. Dolores needs to eat again. Timmy is fine. He's going on an expedition. Day 50! Let's go. Go, Supermom. Can't get a good night's sleep around here. She's just exhausted. You know what? I could use some company. Let's get the cat. Let's get the cat. Sure. As soon as the door closed behind the trader, Sharikov showed up. Yay! Thirsty mom gets drink. The most curious visitors today? Ah, they're looking at the map. It's the Monty Python crew. I think there's something good that we get from this. I can't remember. Water? They seem friendly enough, so we let them have a look at our map. They thanked us and offered us some supplies in exchange. We got bullets. Cool. That's pretty useful. We heard a knock on the door this morning. We held our breath in fear, but we soon heard children's voices coming from outside. It turns out they belong to a pair of Girl Scouts selling guns. Oh, no, they're selling an axe for a radio. No, that's not a trade we can make. Sadly, we gotta keep that. Sorry, little girls. Although the girls are very brave to walk around the wasteland like that, sadly they didn't have anything of interest to us, so we declined their offer and they wished us a nice day and left. Dolores is finally rested. Hey, she's actually, like, feeling pretty good now. She's just fatigued. That's awesome. A 2 water bottle bet and a card game of our choice. You know I'm gonna take that deal, motherfucker. Let's go. Deal 'em. We won. Oh, we won. Oh, we lost. That man must have cheated. We lost, and before we could argue about it, the man left with our supplies. While playing in the shelter, Sharikov stumbled upon a small wooden box that was hidden behind some loose bricks. Nice. Cannibal bug spread. Thanks, Sharikov. Oh, Timmy's gone. Rip. It's down to Supermom. Dolores is confident she will survive outside, but there are bandits around. Alright, we can't do it. Nah, quiet day, we got invaded, but thankfully we have a padlock for this one. Sharikov. What's up, buddy? Oh, you happy kitty. Oh, you happy kitty. Small padlock fends them off. Dolores is no longer thirsty, she's just fatigued. Venturing outside is quite dangerous right now. Trying to pet the little devil, found the address on it. Let's go take him there. Pat that cat. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She's doing good, man. She got no problem here. Still bandits outside, though. We were afraid the army wouldn't get back to us, but they eventually did. The next transmission was full of evacuation promises, but it ended on a big if. The speaker requested that any survivor groups armed with firearms should dispose of them. We don't have anything, so that means we're good, right? Just because we don't have anything to dispose of doesn't mean that we didn't meet the criteria for to pass through the next thing, right? It does. Since we didn't have a gun to begin with, soldiers shouldn't have any issues with us. Oh, that's what I said. Great. Good. That's good. Okay. Still dangerous. No good. The first aid kit we have is useless. We probably won't be able to fill it up with prescription meds from a drugstore, so we need to take matters into our own hands. Here's an idea. Let's use this innocent-looking bug spray to create life-saving drugs. That's a great idea. You know how to do that? You pharmaceutical wizard? Holy shit! Nikki PC! Thanks for the 21 months. What do you know? Combining American innovation and deadly bug spray can result in just enough drugs to replenish an empty first aid kit. We'll worry about the side effects later. Do you think all moms know how to do that? Band of thugs is taking control of the area. All right, we're not sending her out there. Bandits are at the door. I've got a harmonica for them. I'm ready for this shit. We still kept it. They let us live today. Sharkov's back too, yay. Dolores is doing great. Cool. Still vets outside. The last time we went on a supply run, we noticed a damaged tank stuck in the rubble nearby. Send Dolores out to investigate, and hopefully she doesn't die. The end. The fuck happened? The last thing we expected was a giant explosion. We could hear the debris falling from the sky and hitting the sad remains of our house. The tank must have been booby-trapped or contained volatile explosives. Why did we do it? Why? Great. Great. At least the cat made it. Right? There's some optimism. Alright, I got like probably one more in me, and then I think I'm gonna hop over to Disco Elysium. So let's do it. We'll do a Dolores start. We gotta give her the benefit of the doubt here. She was super mom then. Tocahontas! Great name. Welcome to the Bear Pile. Thanks for your Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate it. Oh, that's a convenient place for the little hubby to be. Ooh, that's pretty good. How many spaces does the gas mask take? I think it might just be one. It is. Okay, good. Get out of the way! Briefcase. Haven't gotten that in a second. Okay, water, good. Oh, this isn't a good room to be in, shit. I thought I'd be able to get some decent stuff here, but there's nothing. Got the map. There's the gun. Got the axe. Good. Oh, just grab it and go. Just grab it and run. Got the kids. Screw the kids. Who needs kids? I don't need kids. I don't need kids. Just me and the hubby. Let's go. I didn't get the radio either. Damn it. I never get the freaking radio. It's so hard, man. There's so many things to think about. So much for Supermom, yeah. You can make more. Oh, we got the radio and the scout handbook. Dude, this is sick. And no kids to feed. This is awesome. Surely this is just a drill and they're okay, right? We can't remember bringing these things down here, but hell if I'm gonna look a gift horse in the mouth on this one. There we go. Look at all that space we've got. I know, right? Yeah, this is phenomenal. All right, everybody's good. I've got the briefcase and the gas mask, so I'm happy to send either one of them out on an expedition tomorrow. Yeah, we could. I mean, there's plenty of things that could go wrong right away, but right now we're looking really good. We played Truth or Dare when it turned out we only kept asking questions, blah, 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 blah. Okay, Ted's gonna go first. Bring that, and I'm gonna bring, since it's early on here, I'm gonna bring the map with him. I don't think that actually helps him, you know? I don't know what the fuck that's for. I wish there was any kind of like indicator of like whether or not it would be a good idea to send him with certain things, but I don't know. Maybe it's just like a trial and error sort of deal. Dolores needs water, no problem. We were discussing plans for our first meal that didn't feature tomato soup when we heard yells outside coming from a small group of ragged survivors. They were a sorry sight, and we weren't surprised when they requested aid. Have some soup. Actually, I probably should have given them water, but whatever. Not a big deal. Many tears were shed, and they wished us all the best. It's a great feeling to help someone out. They were left soon after to seek shelter in the ruins of our town, and we hope they make it there. Aw, that's nice. The government just announced they'll be dropping crates filled with supplies in our area. We should head out to get crates from someone. Get to those crates as soon as possible. Grabbing some protection gear might not be a bad idea. Well, fuck. Ah! Damn it. It was too dangerous to go out there, so we decided to stay indoors and listen to the radio. The static is so relaxing. We could have sworn we noticed movement in the shadows. If anyone's gonna be, if anyone besides us is alive in the bunker, it's time to teach it who's the boss around here with a fucking axe.
Let's go, Dolores.
Whatever it was, it's dead now. Quite dead. Nice. One thing you don't expect is a band of people all dressed in... Ah, it's the fucking merry men again, isn't it? I'm pretty rich. I ain't letting their asses inside. No, no, no. I don't trust them anymore. Nope. I'm keeping my stuff. Didn't answer those peculiar calls and kept the door locked until the noises outside faded away. I'm not exactly sure we want those people to come back. They sounded harmless enough, but can harmless people be trusted in those troubled times? They might be worse than those who don't seem harmless at all. You're breaking my brain with that shit. Never thought we'd live to see a dancing cockroach. We still haven't, but we saw one that was nearly as big as a cat. Crush it! Or read to it. I don't know what you're doing with that. It worked. And Dolores is just fending off everything by herself, isn't she? No freaking problems. A rat! Kill it with the axe again! The action never stops for Dolores, man. Action! Ha ha! Oh, he broke the gas mask. Got the briefcase back at least, though. It looks like he got a padlock. Sweet. Stumbled upon the ruins of the local bank. Was just robbed before the blast. Inside, it was filled with tomato soup cans. Nice. Right, yeah, the delivery to the food bank, I get it. Found a shopping bag on the floor next to the counters, contained a rotten banana, hand cream, pair of bunny slippers, and some bottled water. Tempting as all those other treasures may have been, we limited ourselves to taking the water. So this is how they guarded the place. Unacceptable. These guards don't provide much security, but their cars will provide with a high-quality shelter entertainment. On the counters, we found a suitcase full of money! Looked like someone was making a deposit right when the bombs fell. They're not going to get their interest anytime soon. We got rid of their banknotes, but kept the suitcase. Padlock, apparently. Gas mask was damaged, not surprising. All right, that was a very good first expedition. Still irradiated, though, so we can't send Dolores out right away without the gas mask. A voice on the radio, tune in. The children aren't even here to be spoiled with it. What do we hear? The Canadians again. Damn it. Alright, Ted is hungry and thirsty. Still highly radioactive. Listen to the radio. Going good. And we could probably send Dolores out to answer that phone call, too. Government made a radio broadcast. Ted is still hungry. Dolores can go out and do this. There we go. Hey, Ditto. Yeah, I don't know why it said I had a suitcase, because I already had one, so I guess it just gave me a padlock instead. There's the Hill Valley call. Dolores wants water. Easy enough, and still irradiated. We gotta wait until the radio tells us it's okay to go outside, which is probably tomorrow. So that's good. This is going pretty good. Alright, Fallout's mostly gone. They're both good. Ted's thirsty. Dolores is time to go outside. We decided to peek around for just a minute to see if the store around the corner was still standing. When we were about to step out, we heard a growl in the darkness and a pair of ferocious eyes. No, we don't have the flashlight for it. I don't want to shoot it. I don't want to shoot the dog. I'm not going to shoot the dog. I'm not going to shoot the dog. Poor little doggy gets to run away. We did what any sane person would do and shut the door, and the creature was gone the next morning. All right. Dolores is hungry. And off she goes. All right, yeah, the gas mask is broken. All right. Take off, Dolores. Hopefully she fills that briefcase up. Ted's doing good. Ran into a smelly man, Jim, and by the rock. Every time. Every time. Oh, we've been talking about that a lot, Kefka Fish. Very excited for the release of Cook Serve Delicious 3 in a couple weeks. It's going to be a good time. There's a whole bunch, though. It's going to be a big year. Ted's hungry. No problem. He could drink, too. Okay, there we go. Go rob from the neighbors, Ted. Hopefully you don't get sick again, although that has been happening a lot, so I might stop doing that. Oh, good. Wow, yeah, that's the complete opposite. Got a med kit for robbing the neighbors. Yay! All right, and Ted does not need anything. I love that our neighbor's name is Ned, by the way. Ted and Ned living next door. Okay, no ammunition for the Huntress, unfortunately. We are looking good otherwise. All right, Ted's fine. Well, that's easy enough then. Trade, you say? I think I'm good. I'd rather keep the other stuff. Because we're okay on supplies right now. I've got a lot. Piss off, wanker! The salesman was very friendly, but it didn't have anything that was of any interest to us. Oh, it's a Ned Flanders, isn't it? Oh, I didn't even think about that. But Ted and Ned is also kind of funny. Thirsty, all right. Woke up to a dripping sound. Thankfully, I've got the scout book to heal that up. Problem solved. With his tummy. Who's widow? Tummy's wump wing. Hey, got coordinates. Nice. Dude, this is going real good. And Dolores is back. And she's sick, but thankfully we have a med kit for her. All right. Unknown group of people scavenging our neighborhood had a lot of bags and backpacks. Sound of glass hitting glass while running with a backpack could only mean one thing: water. We got 2 things of water for our trouble there. And Dolores got sick. Probably not the greatest result there. But Ted's ready to go. Note on our doorstep, food for friends. Happy to do that. This is the dual income, no kids run. The dink run. -1 soup for the friends. There we go. Ted should drink something soon. Thirsty and hungry. All right, Ted. No more briefcase, unfortunately. Go out empty-handed, buddy. Godspeed. Ted left for the surface. Dolores is feeling just fine. Send someone to investigate the damaged tank again. I've learned my lesson. No, thank you. We're doing okay. Uh-oh. Dolores is pretty fatigued. That was not worth our time and effort for the tank, of course. She does not need anything. She just needs some rest, I guess. Hey, we got the distant relative photo of Auntie Ada. Good. That's nice, too, I guess. Maybe that'll help her psyche a little bit. Dolores will not last long without food and water, so there we go, no problem. Working radio, catch a broadcast or two, absolutely. Please do. Annoying static. Nothing for Dolores. It's become more and more difficult to breathe. We need to investigate the source of the ventilation problem. We have the scout book again. Matt Boleen! Thank you very much for the 6 months. Appreciate it. And glad to hear you're enjoying the disco. I will be playing some more today, more than likely. Using the handbook to research vent maintenance seemed like a fair idea. But we were invaded by mutant insects who flew out of that cursed vent, and their stings hurt like hell and seemed to give us a fever. Oh. That's what that does. Whoops. Oh well. Some quote from a movie. Okay. Come on back, Ted. I could use another med kit if you wouldn't mind grabbing that for us. Memories or not, we need to keep our heads clear. Dolores needs a drink. It's the bag for the kitty again. Why not? Screw it. Ted just got back. I'm sure we're gonna have plenty of resources for the cat. He came back sick. That's a problem. As soon as the door closed behind the tray of the bag, one of our neighbors had a boat. The old timer wasn't happy to let anyone use it and just kept it in his yard. It's still there, but the neighbor isn't. We finally got a chance to get a look inside and found a few soup cans. Our trip might have been spotted and followed. We spotted a vehicle. He got 1 can of fucking soup. Oh my God, Ted. Oh my God, Ted. Buddy. It's not gonna cut it. Dolores is not good enough, or in good enough state to go out right now, unfortunately. Hey, kitty. Don't have a water chip, pal. Sorry to say. Hungry and thirsty. After we turned on the military broadcast, they wanted us to deliver our firearms. Okay. I guess. I don't want to, but I'll listen. Who's knocking? Who raps upon my chamber door? Ted developed an allergy to our furry guest. He's been coughing and sneezing all night. We should try to give him some medication. All right. Thirsty. Dolores still can't go. The twins need a med kit. Well, so am I. Or so do I. Join the freaking club. We were sorry to do so, but we had to refuse. We need the meds for ourselves. They were disappointed, but they understood. All right. I still can't send Dolores. We're just kind of waiting on something decent to happen here, I guess. The Sharkov storyline is going to come through. Yo, he got better. Sweet. Ted has recovered from his sickness. He's still really thirsty. Once he gets better, though, we'll be able to send him out again. So that's good. Once he's no longer weak. Find the address for Sharkov. Let's keep going. hell of a beard, Ted. All right, Dolores' health is not improved. Needs to eat and drink. That's fine. Ted's ready to go. Oh, shoot. Whoops. Do it. Damn it. Don't have anything to clean ourselves. All right, so he's probably going to get sick again, unfortunately. Dolores is already sick, though, so there's not much to be done about that. Yep, there he goes. Oh, well. Ted's been infected. All right. He can still go, though. He can still do this. He's not gonna die. He's gonna die. He's probably gonna die. Mysterious sounds. Tune in. Find out what it is. And Shadakov's back. Hey, kitty. Slightly cleaner signal after twisting some knobs. A female voice talked about being stranded in space. Be a prank or just a crazy person, blah, blah, blah. Sharakov's back. Dolores is thirsty. Okay. Guess what? We already got ourselves our very own Fallout garden. We got a bunch of mushrooms growing on one of the walls. I don't think I need to eat that. Not this time. We're good. Good kitty. Wall fungus is not our best available option, thankfully. After a series of terrifying screams, the radio fell silent. Just before that, a distressed woman recited her full name and address. Should we take a hike to her house and find out if she left anything of value? Not like she'll need it anytime soon, having been swallowed whole by a bloodthirsty monster from outer space. Okay. Fun. The address led us to a small apartment nearby, and inside we found work uniforms. Oh yeah, we've already read this stuff, right? Plus 2 food cans. Yay! That's pretty good. A loud crash, a surprise shriek, and a bit of debris falling from our ceiling. Truly a recipe for a good start to the day. Innocuous wiring. Do it. What if they were medicinal mushrooms? That'd probably be a better way to handle this problem. 60 days in a shelter is nothing with medicinal mushrooms, right? Follow the wire to the car with no wheels. Wait, what? A half-burned-out truck with 2 surprised gentlemen surrounded by an array of blinking bulbs. That's some space tech right there. Their feeble oh, right, yeah, no, we've already read that too. Okay, what am I doing? Water is all Dolores wants. The Army started broadcasting again. They're requesting a representative from all survivor groups to meet them at a specified location nearby. Go, Dolores! Go, go, go! She's alive. Ted's dead. I knew it. All right, time for Supermom run number 2. Scavenge. She might be fit enough. That's a risk I'm willing to take. I don't have any meds for them either. All right, off we go to another day 50 run, probably. Let's do it, Dolores. Afternoon Supreme. Still quite ill, but what are you gonna do? Take the axe, why not? Get her well prepared for this expedition, right? Here we go, Supermom, here we go. She lived! And got bullets. We liked our street, especially during the national celebrations. Everyone joined in and decorated their lawns and houses. Plenty of fun was to be had. The street doesn't look like it used to be, or it will be used for any celebrations anytime soon. Not in the next 100 years anyway, but we had an idea. Maybe something useful could still be found amongst the rubble. 1 bottle of water. A band of kids was playing war in nearby ruins, and they had some bullets. A flashlight, and we lost the axe. Vehicle down the street. Dolores needs to eat. My life is incomplete. I sleep under a sheet. No more expedition. The agents who want to explain themselves. Sure, why not? She's still sick. Yeah, still hopefully gonna get a med kit from somewhere. Briefly wave their ID cards. Blah, 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 blah. Still tired. Hungry. Okay. Too exhausted. Ooh, we might want to make these trades, but actually, you know what? I'm good on water. I don't need to trade these things. Much better off keeping them for whatever random event they'll give us to use that stuff on. Day 50 again, hell yeah. Resisted the urge to trade. There's our thirst quenched. Dolores says she's fine, but I don't believe her. Sharikov seems to be fond of our checkerboard. Its favorite game during stretches of extreme boredom and silence in the shelter is pushing the checker pieces off the table as it gazes intently at whoever happens to be sitting the closest. Let's not let Sharikov mess with our checkers set. I'd like to keep that. Apparently, Sharikov had different ideas. When denied its entertainment, Sharikov managed to somehow break the checkerboard in two. A difficult and impressive feat considering its distinct lack of opposable thumbs. We're sad to see our beloved checkerboard go, but we're safe. Better the checkers than any of us. Dolores' health has not improved. Dolores is lying about being able to handle herself. Notice someone has written a set of mysterious directions in one of the corners. Go, Dolores, run! I hope this doesn't kill you. What'd you get? Some soup? The map directions weren't too hard to follow. We discovered 2 food cans, a successful treasure hunt. Hooray! All right, she's still not good enough to go. Tune on the radio and let's get in the know. Ah, something blew up in the radio. Fuck. That sucks. I think we're gonna have to send her out. There's raiders outside now, though. Oh god, we have to use the padlock to stop them. Do. Didn't think that. Oh yeah, got it. Okay, good. Okay. Using a high-tech setup, the agents want us to do a successful expedition and write down what we saw in the journal. Go, Dolores! Clearly, we were just waiting for this. Hello? Hello? Dolores has entered the abyss. We can neither see nor hear her, but she does exist. Dolores! Well, rip. Looks like that broke. Oh well. That was gonna be my last run anyway. So I'm gonna call that a win. Yeah, that was a win. Nice win, Baer. Mobius reactor. 5 months on the pile. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Welcome on back in. It's the Abyss ending. Yeah. We did it. Poggers in chat. We got the W. Hell yeah, boys and girls. Let's go. All right.